stocks are selling off again. This week, the S&P 500 has taken the deepest dive since June, dropping 5.5%. As I'll show, there are 5 forces weighing down stocks. And all you need to know is summed up in 5 simple charts. The historic crash of Europe's technology giant spooked investors. Have you heard about SAP SAP? This past Monday, Europe's largest tech stock crashed a pitiful 23%, wiping out $33 billion in investors' money. SAP caught investors off guard by reporting a surprise drop in sales. The software giant also slashed its business outlook for the full year, expecting lockdowns to hurt sales through the first half of 2021. But wait, shouldn't tech stocks do well during COVID? Turns out, businesses are putting off major investments in software during COVID. And now investors are afraid that tech stocks, especially in enterprise software, might not be as immune to COVID as previously thought. SAP's American peers Salesforce CRM, Oracle ORCL, IBM IBM, Microsoft MSFT, and Adobe ADBE plunged 4%, 7%, 8%, 5% and 5.5% on the news. And a broader basket of software stocks IGV dropped 4.5%. Pfizer's silence suggests delays in a COVID vaccine. Pfizer appears to be leading the COVID vaccine race, and Wall Street has been largely banking on its success. Last month, America's drug giant hinted that it might have a safe and working vaccine by the end of October. But the month is coming to an end, and this past Tuesday Pfizer said it didn't have any update yet. Pfizer's silence is raising red flags. Some investors have begun to ponder if this delay means the first interim analysis has missed, and, if so, what this means for the likely efficacy of the vaccine, Americans' mutual fund giant Bernstein said in a note to clients. At the same time, 2 other late-stage vaccines have been put on pause due to unexplained illnesses, which could add to the growing public distrust in the vaccine. As I wrote in Meanwhile in Markets last month, people won't rush to shoot up. A recent Axios poll found that more than 65% of Americans aren't willing to get COVID shots. And the ranks of COVID anti-vaxxers are growing by the day. As you can see, all this suggests that social distancing will be around for longer than we might think. In the meantime, the curve keeps edging higher. COVID is set to spread exponentially after taking a breather in August and September. COVID cases blew up to a fresh all-time high. Last Friday, a record 85,000 daily cases were reported in the US. That's 2.5x more than the COVID peak during the spring wave, and up 10,000 from the previous record in July. And yet, scientists say the worst is still ahead. I think we are right now at the cusp of what is going to be exponential spread in parts of the country, former Food and Drug Administration Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb told CNBC on Monday. Meanwhile, major countries overseas are going into lockdowns again.